Right, so we'll do a review of this. It's a Beko WM6355w, a rather weird one to say the least, because this came out quite late on, about, probably about 9-10-year-old. And it's weird because it's weird because the styling is of the older Bekos, yeah, and it came with this handy display. So Beko had their target audience kind of correct, really. It had old styling, not the more modern styling at the time, but with a display. So at least now we're selling to people that want a display, and actually it came with a 1500 spin as well, which is extremely high, which is one reason why the previous owner, that I actually know in person, bought this machine. So we take a look then. So to turn on the machine, we push in here on our far right, and what we have, we've got 20 programs or so. So start off, we've got Cotton's 90, and you put hygiene there, so it's making it more simplistic to use. And obviously we've got 60, 40 and 30 degree variants of Cottons. Then we've got this A-Class 40, which is a very weird 40 degree program. So basically it kind of brings the same results of a 60, but kind of a lower temperature. It delivers A wash results, so that's why the A comes from. And we've got a mini 30-minute 30 degree wash, a baby and toddler clothing cycle at 60 or 40 degree. So this has extra rinse already pre-selected, and it can't be deselected because, of course, baby clothes need extra rinsing to remove more detergent residues. So we've got the hand wash and silk program at 30 degrees to wash very delicate items labelled hand wash. This is why the hand wash symbol is down here. And we've got a separate rinse and spin. This is one rinse followed by a full length cotton spin. And then we've got drain and spin. So if you want spin, you select your spin speed, then press start. If you want drain, select spin until it comes up with 2 dashes, and therefore that is no spin, and therefore we've got 2 minutes on display. Then we've got woolens at cold 30 and 40 degrees to wash your machine washable woolens. Delicates 30 is kind of like a synthetics cycle with more water and no spins in between the rinses and a short spin. But it's kind of made for more delicate polyester items. Shirts at 40 degrees has an easy iron anti-crease feature built into the cycle to reduce the amount of creases in shirts. It essentially runs basically a synthetics 40 cycle, actually. Then we've got a sports 40 degrees cycle, which is a short cycle made for washing sports fabrics made out of synthetics. So then we've got synthetics 30, 40 and 60. Duo 40 is basically allows cottons and synthetics of mixed colours to be washed together on the same program. Well, this is what the old Duo 40 used to do, and it was actually a completely separate program. This time it's kind of like included on synthetics. So if we go back over here, so we've got 2 buttons here. We have time delay in hours, and then when it's obviously off, it's time remaining in hours and minutes. Oddly enough, this doesn't go in 1 hour steps, it kind of goes up in about 3 hour steps. And then obviously when I come out of it, it looks like it adds the wash program time to the delay time. So when you push start, you will know how long is left, including time delay. None of this working out kind of business that you normally have to do. So there we go. Then we have spin. Now, this allows you to adjust the spin speed for the cycle. It will naturally preset to maximum spin speed, but if you hit the spin button, you can reduce it to spin at a lower spin. So we've got 1500, 1200, 800, 600. Rinse, hold, and then no spin. Why they can't just put 0, I don't know. That would have been so much easier. Then we've got the start, pause button here to start the cycle. Then we've got pre-wash, which will add a 30-degree short wash before the actual main wash commences. And quick wash takes off some time. It doesn't really take off much in Hygiene 90, 60, and 40. Let me just show you. So there's 60 with quick wash, 40 with quick wash, and 30 with quick wash. But come over to the synthetic side, and the 1 hour 51 synthetics 60 goes to 1 hour 12, and then 55 minutes for synthetics 40, and 47 minutes for synthetics 30. You can also do it on the shirts program too. And then that's it. And then we've got extra rinse. In fact, if I just do that. So extra rinse will add on one more rinse stage to the additional 3. So it does 3 as standard on cottons, and extra rinse will add a rinse. If you select quick wash, I'm pretty certain this just deletes a rinse on the cotton cycle anyway, and on synthetics. So there we go. As for everything else, well, we've got our door here. We've got some lovely patch of rust. Now this is very common on Bekos, where detergent has come down the side here and then just rested there. That will erode the metal for some reason. Just does, don't know why. Then we've got our standard 6 kilogram drum. No messing about here. That is actually a proper 6 kilogram drum as well. And we've got our filter at the bottom here with a drain hose. Right, so I'm going to put in this filthy blanket that I've got. I think it's covered in fabric softener, and it's also picked up dirt from the car. So we're going to put it on Synthetics 40. We're going to hit the quick wash. So this is Synthetics Duo 40. It'll take 55 minutes. In fact, actually, we can do it at 30 because it doesn't really matter too much. We're going to do quick wash, 30 degrees, just simply because of the blanket. Right, so we're going to put some DAS into here. So this is our main wash detergent compartment. If we select the pre-wash option, you have to put detergent in both sides. Yeah. Middle is optional fabric softener. You don't have to put it in, but if you want some fabric softener, feel free to add. That might be a bit too much, but for the purposes of the video. So normally I just measure one cap out and just... So, we've got 3 lights here, ready, wash and spin. They're a bit off though, so ready means that the new cycle can be selected. Wash will stay lit through the entire wash and rinse. When it gets to spin, that will light, and then when it finishes, it will go out. Right, so in 55 minutes, it's not done bad. It's done rather well. So what to give this thing out of 10 now? Apart from the rust, the actual build, it's now obviously like 10 years old. So overall, quality-wise, quite good. Obviously rust. Watch performance-wise, good. Water-wise, not brilliant because it's still a linear single pressure switch. 9 out of 10. You get 9 out of 10 out from me. This kind of offers everything you want from a washing machine without being excessively over the top. Pretty cool.